national statistics, sepsis impacts between 900,000 and 3 million people in the U.S. each year. It is the leading cause of death in the U.S. with a mortality rate of 15% to 30%. Adults aged 65 years or older are five-fold more likely to have sepsis than younger adults, 6.5% versus 1.3%. And I find interesting that nursing home residents are sevenfold more likely to have sepsis compared with sepsis rates in adults not residing in a nursing home, 14% versus 1.9%. The cost of care related to sepsis for older U.S. adults has been documented to be $13.8 billion annually. Pennsylvania's long-term care statistics. Jim and I reviewed the long-term care events reported through PA PACERS using the date reported from April 1st, 2014 through March 31st, 2016. And over the defined two-year period, we found 486 potential occurrences of sepsis, 17 potential sepsis-related fatalities. So as you can see, it's a patient safety concern for Pennsylvania's 702 long-term care facilities. In February of this year, a task force of 19 leaders in the field of sepsis put forth new definitions for sepsis and septic shock, the first revisions since 2001. And they reflect considerable advances made in the pathophysiology, management, and epidemiology of sepsis. They offer more specificity in describing the life-threatening conditions and are aimed at achieving greater clarity and consistency in how sepsis is diagnosed, reported, and treated. The new recommendations define sepsis as a life-threatening organ dysfunction due to a dysregulated host response to infection. And septic shock is defined as a subset of sepsis in which particularly profound circulatory, cellular, and metabolic potentially increased mortality. The task force deemed the term severe sepsis redundant, as sepsis has a mortality rate of 15% to 30%, making the condition already severe.